I was nothing once, a shadow in the corner, a whisper no one heard, a name no one remembered. I walked through life unseen, unheard, unwanted. People passed me by as if I didn't exist. My words carried no weight. My presence left no mark. I was invisible. I was fragile. I was nothing. Life has a way of reminding you of your place. It shoves your face into the dirt. It laughs when you try to rise. It crushes your spirit until you question why you're even alive. I knew that pain. I wore it every day like a chain around my neck. Every failure, every betrayal, every rejection. They stacked on me, stone by stone, until I could barely breathe beneath the weight of them. And I believed it. I believed I was nothing. But here's the truth no one tells you. When you have nothing left to lose. And that is where power begins. The world stripped me bare. It burned me, it buried me, it erased me. But what it didn't know, that fire doesn't just destroy, it forges. The emptiness became my furnace. The silence became my teacher. The darkness became my companion. And in that place where I was nothing, I started to build. Not from privilege, not from mercy, not from the kindness of others, but from pain, from scars, from rage, from the unkillable hunger to rise. Piece by piece, I forged myself. Every scar turned into armor. Every wound turned into a weapon. Every betrayal turned into fuel. The person I once was died in that fire. The fragile soul that the world ignored no longer exists. I was nothing. But the ashes of nothing gave birth to something unstoppable. Now I walk with the weight of storms inside me. I speak and the air trembles. I move and the ground remembers me. I rise and the shadows scatter up, because I am no longer nothing. I am everything they never thought I could be. You see, being nothing is not weakness. It is preparation. It is silence before the thunder. It is stillness before the quake. Because once you have nothing, you can become anything. And I chose to become everything. I am the darkness they fear at night. I am the fire they cannot put out. I am the voice that cannot be silenced. I am the storm they cannot escape. I am the reckoning for every time they looked away. I am the roar for every time they left me in silence. I am the strike of lightning for every time they thought I was weak. I was nothing. Now I am the reminder that nothing can rise and swallow the world whole. I don't need crowns. I don't need armies. I don't need mercy. Because I built myself from ruins. I built myself from the ashes. I built myself from the silence they thought would bury me. And what I've built cannot be broken. What I've built cannot be burned. What I've built cannot be erased. The world tried to bury me in the dirt, but they forgot something important. Seeds grow in dirt. And I grew into something they can't cut down. I was a shadow. Now I am fire. I was silence. Now I am thunder. I was nothing. Now I am everything. Look at me now, not with pity, not with doubt, but with fear, because I have risen, and I am not what I was. I am not the forgotten. I am not the weak. I am not the broken. I am everything they can't kill. I am everything they can't stop. I am everything they never wanted me to be. So let the world come. Let them send their storms. Let them send their fire. Let them try to break me again. They can't, because you cannot break what is already made from broken pieces. You cannot burn what has already risen from ashes. You cannot silence the storm once it has learned to roar. I was nothing, but nothing turned into everything, and everything is unstoppable.